What's up, YouTube? Dennis Dunn here, and I'm going to tell you why Bill DeBlasio will not win re-election this year. Okay, the sign that you just saw was the sign that I was holding on St. Patrick's Day during the parade, and I was interviewed on Channel 4, Channel 1, made a few newspapers. Okay, and Bill DeBlasio was a little pissed off, but it was because he was found innocent of all campaign finance charges, and so I went to the parade and let him know that, you know, he's a clown. Okay, my quote was, Bill DeBlasio can juggle lawyers so well that he should join the circus. Okay? Now, those lawyers that he had, your average lawyer gets $250 an hour. Okay? Now, when you get into cities and unions and big-time firm lawyers, which is what the mayor had, you're talking about $500 an hour lawyers. And he had a dozen or more lawyers, okay, working for him to get him out of the mess that he was in. And guess who footed the bill? The New York City taxpayers. It was charged to the city. Okay? Now, this past week, okay, the mayor did a campaign in Whitestone, Queens, about tree trimming and sidewalks, and how, you know, you got to trim the trees so they don't ruin the sidewalks, because if they get too big, creates a danger, and this, that, and the other thing. Little did he imagine what happened to him next. Vicky Palladino happened to him next. Okay, if you haven't seen the Vicky Palladino video, I will post the link below in the description. Okay, but Vicky Palladino made what I did to Bill DeBlasio on St. Patrick's Day. She made me look like a choir boy. She went after him with a furor like no tomorrow. She said, "Why did you go to Germany and protest against our president? You spent our tax dollars. You should have spent the money on our police, on the police officer that got executed." Okay, police officers in New York City are getting executed because of this mayor. Okay, nobody likes Bill DeBlasio. The city employees don't like him. The FDNY, the NYPD, nobody likes him. Okay, this man is on his own political agenda. Okay, he's not for the people or for the citizens or the employees of the city. He's on his own political agenda. Okay, and his political agenda, he charges to the city taxpayers. They foot the bill. When he went to Germany, who paid for it? He didn't. The city taxpayers did. Okay? When he got in trouble and he had all those lawyers, who paid for it? Not him. The city taxpayers did. Okay? But now we're getting into an election year, and now, if you ask the mayor a question about the subway, or about this, or about that, you know what his reaction is? He puts his tail between his legs and he runs away from the reporters. He doesn't answer any questions. He just does the cut and run. Okay? He doesn't give you an answer. So, if you're going to elect a mayor that you want to effectively run the city of New York, would you want Bill DeBlasio as that mayor? Okay, I would think not. All right, now Vicky Palladino, I reached out to her I says, you know, look, I'm also a person that's came out publicly against the mayor. You know, watch your back because he's capable of certain things, okay, which Vicky found out. I will not go into detail. But what I spoke with Vicky, and we were in agreement on a lot of issues and things going on in the city. And so she met with a few of the candidates that were running for mayor. Okay, so she went and she backed Bo Dietl for mayor, and she signed on to his campaign. And she's actually signed paperwork to join the campaign. So I wanted to get Vicky on with me that we could speak about what's going on with Bill DeBlasio in New York City, but because of legalities of her being part of the Bo Dietl campaign, she can't do it. So here I am, and I'm talking about it. But the thing is that New York City has to wake up. New York City has to have a mayor that represents all of the people, that represents all of the city employees, okay? If I was a city employee of the city of New York, I'd be worried, okay? Because city employees are getting executed, okay? You know, today it's cops. How many cops have gotten assassinated since he's been mayor? How many? Okay? I mean, I don't think there's been that many cops that have been assassinated by people under any mayor in the city. Okay? Who's it going to be next? It's going to be an MTA worker, it's going to be a bus driver, or it's going to be a meter maid or whatever. I mean, come on. It's like, we need somebody that's going to fight for the people of the city. Okay? Vicky has signed on to the Bo Dietl campaign. She explained to me why. I have to agree with her. I mean, because she told me about all the candidates that she talked to, and I had to agree with her. So, I mean, you know what? I think maybe Bo Dietl is the right person to be the next mayor of New York City, because he was a city employee. He knows how the city works. He's been around for a lot of years. He has the experience, you know, working in city organizations, okay? But the thing is now, election year, it's like, do you want a mayor that's going to protest against the president and spend city money to do it? Are you going to want a mayor that every time he gets in trouble and hires lawyers that he's going to use city money to get out of trouble? I mean, he's just going to whip out the old City American Express card and say, here, charge it. Okay? Do you want a mayor that's going to work for the people? Do you want a mayor that's going to represent all of New York City? Bill DeBlasio has to go. Okay? That's it. He's done. He's finished. Vicky Palladino has ignited a furor in the city of New York that's fed up and frustrated with Bill DeBlasio. Her husband's video has over 750,000 views, okay, in less than a week. All right. Vicky Palladino's story, okay, has over 1 million views on Facebook. She's all over Twitter. She's a social media sensation. And you know why? Because she's fed up and she let the mayor have it. So, to the people of New York City, okay, wise up, smarten up, okay? It's time for de Blasio to go. He's finished. He's done. Get out this election and vote. And vote for a mayor that's going to do something for one of the greatest cities of the world, New York City. whether you vote for Bodidel or for whoever, but DeBlasio gotta go. And you heard it here from Dennis Dunn. Thank you for your time. Thank you for you watching. Let me know what you feel. Comment below. Like the video. Let's get DeBlasio out of here.